Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Chicago. And finally, for the first time, hello to everybody on YouTube. We are now streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Let's get started this fine evening. Hope everybody's doing okay. So as you can see, we are here in the United livery. We are, what is our call sign? UAL2676. Making our way down to DC first, and then we will be making a second leg on to Boston. Let me go ahead and make sure I get everything set on my ACARs, as well as PACX. Okay. I'm just setting everything up right now. Cool, cool. Let me go ahead and turn this music down a little bit more. It is kind of intrusive, isn't it? There we go. Okay, let's get our game sounds on. And let's get right into it. So, as I said, today we are going to be departing from here in O'Hare. We're going to be flying over to Washington Dulles, KIAD. So let's go ahead and get the plane started now. Now, I'm trying to use the AIG traffic right now. It's been giving me some performance issues, so I may need to turn it off. We will see. Go ahead and on the emergency exit lights as well. Okay, nav and logos, we'll switch those on for now. And let's get our IRSs set to nav as well. And I think that is everything up top. Now, let's come down to our FMC here. Alright, GPS primary loss, that's fine. Let's go to our init page. And let's get an init request. I am using SimBrief today to get my flight plan, which means that I can use the Init Request feature. Hold on a second, I'm just opening my charts app right now on my second screen. Making sure I get this flight loaded in on here so I can see our flight plan. Okay, beautiful. You guys can see our flight plan up top in the little bar that's cycling through overhead. Alright, we'll go ahead and clear that. Let me just get to my little view here. Perfect. Okay, that all looks good. Now let's go on over to the flight plan section and let's set our departure and arrival. So, out of O'Hare, we are just going from runway 10 left, and we're just doing a direct departure. Departure runway is going to be 10 left, and we're just going to hit insert. Perfect. Clear out the disco, and we'll move on to our arrival. You know what? I totally forgot. Chicago Center just came online in between when I was setting up the stream and now. So let me go ahead and call Chicago departure, and we will see what they want us to do. Alrighty.
United 1724 do me a favor, go ahead and actually grab a flight plan for me. I'm unable to clear you direct to Miami from here.
Yeah, let me see what I can do with that. United 1724.
Roger.
Oh, hey, departure, good evening, United 2676. We're on the ground here looking for clearance over to Dulles, please.
Flight 1046, I just filed a flight plan to Cleveland. I didn't file it because I didn't have an IFR route.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front front of
I
you.
wonder if he heard
Once
us.
you're
I
in
hope
the
he did.
front row, please place all
Frontier 1046.
Have any trouble finding carry-on items? Please
It's not popping up on my end. Tell you what, disconnect where you're at, reconnect, and then try to refile for me.
close it as a courtesy to other passengers.
So when I do come back,
Sit down.
should I just like file the flight plan before I get into the game, going to Cleveland IFR? Because I'm not able to make a flight plan anywhere else.
If you're using a website like SimBrief, that's certainly an option. Otherwise, what you can do is just reconnect, put the route in the route portion of your flight plan once you reconnect, and then hit file. If everything goes the way I think it should, it'll pop up on my end.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Roger.
1 Romeo Juliet request direct to OIFAM.
Citation 1 Romeo Juliet cleared direct OIFAM at OIFAM cleared RNAV runway 16. Report established on final.
Direct OIFAM cleared the RNAV runway 16 approach. Will report turning final 1 Romeo Juliet.
And oh,
United 729.
looks like
cross
my
Kyla
push to
at
talk
7,000.
button is not working.
Cross Kyla at 7000, United 729.
Chicago approach Pacific 3812.
Seems that my whole throttle is not working.
5,000.
Two pilots at once.
United 729, correction, amend your altitude, cross Kyla at 5,000.
Cross Kyla at 5000.
Okay, there we go. Now it's working. And Chicago departure, correction, United 2676. We're on the ground looking for clearance over to Dulles.
United 2676, roger. Stand by for PDC.
Chicago approach Pacific 7812, 15,000.
Almost said American there.
Private.
That's
Pacific
it's
78,
my fault.
12, Chicago approach, good afternoon, runway 10 center.
Runway 10 center.
Affirm.
Copy, thanks.
Just waiting for him to get our clearance over to us. Then we can continue with our FMC setup. In the meantime, there's not really much else to do. Alright, let's see. Alright, looks like our flight plan is the same. By the ORE7 departure. 250 until advised, climb by the 6, black 37010 after departure. 119.0.
We are ready to go when you are.
Alright, and let me try to grab the ATIS again. There it is. Departures 10 left. Perfect.
Frontier Flight 1046, I just got back on and refiled the flight plan.
So let me go ahead and see now. Let me go to
Frontier
our departure
1046, are you
runway.
VFR
10 left.
or IFR?
None.
Okay, then
He
I
said
do need
follow
an
the
actual
SID.
route for you. I have nothing
But-
in the route portion of your flight plan, and 32,500 is unable for that flight.
What would be my cruise altitude for that flight if I went IFR to Cleveland?
Since you're going above flight level, or since you're flying IFR, that would be the odd altitudes. Examples of which would be, say flight level 270, flight level 250, so 27,000, 25,000, just as examples.
Is 270 like the hot max?
Frontier 1046, standby. United 2676, Chicago.
Yeah, go for United 2676.
United 2676, yeah, the O'Hare 7 is a radar vector departure procedure, so it's not going to be in your FMC. So you can expect vectors to your first fix. Top altitude, unless cleared otherwise, is 5,000.
Roger, got all that. Thank you kindly, United 2676.
Pacific 7812,
All right.
depart flight heading.
So, yes, everything is as we planned. As of right now, let me see if
United 729.
IAD ATIS right now says that they are arrivals expecting 1 center.
ILS approach, runway 10.
ILS 1 center, perfect. And we're going to be arriving via the Gibbs 7 or Gibbs 4. I did that also the other day too. I looked at the Z and thought it was 7. Arriving by the Gibbs 4, no transition. And then the Mike Golf Whiskey transition over here.
Runway 16, clear to land.
Land 16, citation 1, Romeo Juliet.
And we'll insert that to make sure we don't have any discos. There's one, clear that out. We'll clear out the manual as well. Perfect, okay. Now, let's go ahead and set up our fuel. Today we are taking 12,177 pounds. We'll put 12,597, that's close enough, that's good for me. Let's go ahead and get the baggage truck and catering truck away. They are just waiting for us here on the ground now, so we can go ahead and get the rest of what we need here real quick. Altimeter is 3002. Go ahead and plug that in. Perfect. And that's not where they are. Let's get some lights on. We'll get a little bit of floodlight here. And we will get our little bit from there too. I think that's a little bit high. We'll turn that down a tad. Let's get our integrated lights on for sure. Right here. Perfect. Let's get our APU started. I thought I had that started before. Apparently not. It's okay. Now that we've got our fuel set up, let's come on over here into our fuel page, put in our zero fuel weight, and let's get a block planned. Awesome, awesome. Now, our flight level is going to be 370 today, not 390. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. And let's go to our performance page now. Flaps going to be set 1, up 1.5. Nope, that's not the P. And flex the temp is going to be 65. And we will get our data plugged in here. Now for some reason I always get the same V speeds. I don't know if it's because I'm doing something wrong with the aircraft, so somebody could please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that though, we are all set down here, so I'll go set that back to the flight plan page. And let's make sure everything else is set. I'm going to go ahead and set our transponder now just so I don't forget. Turn that on. And our transponder code is 3102.
United 729, runway 10 center.
Perfect.
Land, the wind at O'Hare 030 at 8.
And Chicago Center is going to be online today for the first time in a long time, so we're going to go ahead and tune into Chicago Center on the backup 120.35. That way we are ready when it's time to switch over. Perfect. Alrighty.
Pacific 7812.
I think we can go ahead and get the jet bridge away.
Center localizer.
We'll set our fasten seatbelt signs on. And let's pre-plan our pushback real quick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 2676 with service to Washington. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 35 minutes. Now that the
Turkey Flight 1046, I just saw the flight plan with the routes in it.
large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Frontier.
Let's see if this Frontier flight actually has a correct route this time.
1046, Roger. Altitude is incorrect for direction of flight. 500 in there is for VFR only. If you're looking to fly IFR, it'd be a hard altitude of flight level 270.
This is ground.
Is 270 of IFR like the max, or I can't go any higher?
Then he already asked
On
us.
your distance. But if you're flying IFR, it is a hard altitude of just zeros. So 27,000, 29,000 if you're going eastbound as examples. The 500 is not allowed over over the top of flight level 180.
1 Romeo Juliet, request right turn on 24, we're going to park in hangar 5.
Citation 1 Romeo Juliet, proceed as requested.
Alright, we'll turn right on 24 and taxi to hangar 5, citation 1 Romeo Juliet.
Equipment is removed.
November 007 Papa Alpha, Chicago.
You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Alright, we are all locked in. They're going to lift the aircraft up. Now, once we are lifted, I can release our brakes.
Turkey Flight 1046.
We can start our engines.
What max altitude would you recommend? If not, I'll just do 27,000 feet.
It will start in the sequence.
Frontier 1046, standby.
Alright, we are starting number 2 now. Will they push us back from the gate?
Pacific 7812. O'Hare is 18 miles off your about to be 12 o'clock port site.
Please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration.
We have the field.
And you'll hear that we have our United A320 boarding safety brief.
On a, let's make it a 3.5 mile final in A319.
Now, if you hear me stop and pause when there's traffic going on, radio traffic, I'm not too good at multitasking and talking, so trying to listen and talk at the same time, it's a little bit difficult for me. I'm also pretty new to streaming, so, you know, every once in a while you'll have little quiet spots, but please bear with me.
Fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Insert the metal fitting into the
Initial altitude is going to be 5,000 feet today, so we'll go ahead and set that in.
Lift the buckle flap. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated,
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake set should be fastened at all
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
There are 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the airplane, and 4 window exits located over
You
the
may
wings.
disconnect.
Each is equipped
Okay,
with
sir.
an
Clear to
evacuation slide
disconnect.
that
Pin has
automatically
been removed.
inflates.
See you at the side.
Each exit is marked with a sign overhead.
Building is security information. Thank you and
In the
goodbye.
direction of the arrow. Open the overwing exits by removing the cover and pulling down on the marked handle. Be sure to jump into the slide with your legs in front of you. When you're on the ground, move away from the airplane.
United, I'm sorry, November 007 Papa Alpha.
And used for supplemental flotation.
I need a flight plan for you.
Hello,
when you have a
engines.
chance.
Locate the 2 exits nearest your seat. In some cases, your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Did they start? Did they not? I couldn't tell. It didn't look like they started.
A life vest equipped with
Number 007 Papa Alpha,
under or near your seat.
if it doesn't work to resubmit the first time, what I would recommend is just holding in place, disconnect, reconnect, and refile real quick.
If needed, pull the red tab to remove the vest. Tear open the pouch, remove and unfold the vest. To secure the vest, slip it over your head. Pull the straps from the back and attach the hooks to the ring in front. Pull the waist straps.
Turkey Flight 1046. Will I be able to fly 30,000 feet today?
Exit the
Frontier Flight 1046, negative. I'm actually checking in with center for a route for you. I just got one. So stand by, I'm going to send you a message with the route. Let me know if you can take it.
If needed, oxygen mask will drop.
I really hope that these engines are actually starting up.
Yeah, it's 729 vacated runway Apollo 5.
Plastic tubing.
United 17 or United 729.
All right, I mean, it looks like it probably did. So we'll go ahead and start number 1.
Straight and join Apollo 729.
Your mask before helping others and continue using until directed
Oh.
by a crew member.
I didn't turn the fuel pumps on. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. That's why we weren't getting any rotation at all.
Nope, it doesn't look like the route populated on my end.
Yeah, well,
So if you want to disconnect right there,
that's me
fine.
being stupid once
Just
again.
Reconnect, and then refile.
And that's a good engine start. Yeah, so, of course, if you don't have the fuel pumps on, nothing's gonna happen.
Am I able to keep the route I have?
Can't believe I made a mistake, something like that.
Different route, the one you gave me.
Frontier Flight 1046, if you are able to accept that route, then yeah, unfortunately you're going to need to take it. The route that you have is no good.
It's our pleasure to have you aboard.
Okay, so then I will disconnect and come back in.
Roger. United 1724, any luck on a route?
Alrighty. Let's look at our flight controls page. Full forward,
United 1724.
full back, full left, full right, and then we'll have rudder full left and rudder full right. Perfect, we are all set to go. Go ahead and set flaps 1. Getting a little bit of lag spike here,
Departure Cessna 6828.
but so far the AIG's been holding up pretty good. Alright, we can go ahead and turn parking brake off,
Good afternoon, stand by 1.
get our taxi lights on. I don't know why the plane started rolling as soon as we released the parking brakes. We can get our APU off now. And let's call for taxi.
007 Papa Alpha, back online with you. Were you able to get the flight plan now?
Cabin is ready for takeoff.
Let him finish up with that 007 guy real quick. Maybe I'll call him now. Chicago departure United 2676, ready to go, 10 left.
United 2676, roger, got your plan. Go ahead and squawk mode C, proceed westbound on November and hold short of Delta Delta, get your clearance en route.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time for United 2676?
Pacific 7812, runway 10 center clear to land, apologies for the late clearance.
I completely spaced and missed that.
United 1724, proceed westbound on November, hold short of Delta Delta, I'll get your clearance en route.
Yeah, we'll just go Delta Delta, United 1724.
Yep, that wasn't for us. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
United 729, continue down Papa, hold short of Echo Echo.
Continue on Papa, hold short at Echo Echo. 729.
Okay.
November 6828 Kilo, cleared to Chicago Midway via radar vector Delhi direct. Maintain 3,000, expect 5,000.
So he hasn't called us yet. I thought that he
Departure
did.
will be this frequency, 119.
That's why I was like, you said squawk mode Charlie. I could have swore that I was.
Cessna 2 Kilo, clear to Midway via radar vectors Delhi, climb maintain 3,000, expect 5,000, 5 minutes after departure frequency 119.0 and squawk 3103.
Cessna 28 Kilo, readback is correct. Information, Quebec is current at executive, advise when you have it.
We got the Quebec, 28 Kilo.
Cessna 28 Kilo, roger. In that case, advise ready for taxi. You can expect runway 12. Correction, let's make it 16 for departure.
Roger,
No, don't roll.
And we are ready to and we're ready for taxi.
Cessna 28 Kilo, roger. Taxi runway 16 via, let's make it Alpha, Echo, and Kilo. Cross runway 24 on Kilo.
16 via Alpha, Echo, Kilo, cross 24 Kilo.
I'm just going to set the parking brakes for now.
Chicago approach November 613 Mike Golf on the ground up.
Okay, can everybody stop, like, taking my spot so I can call for taxi again, please?
November 613 Mike Golf, I need your aircraft type and equipment suffix.
Slane Alpha and Assistant Skyhawk.
At Chicago departure, whenever you're ready, United 2676, we're ready for taxi.
United 2676, roger. Runway 10 left at Delta Delta, taxi via Alpha 10 Bravo Alpha 15 and November.
Alpha 10 Bravo Alpha 15 November, hold short Delta Delta for United 2676.
November 007 Papa Alpha, if you want to send me
Alrighty.
the route that you picked up.
Now we can go ahead and take off.
Just in a message, I'll
Not literally take off, but you know what I mean.
Your flight plan.
Finally taxiing out.
November.
So we're crossing Alpha here. This is Alpha 10. We're going to make the left turn onto Bravo, go down to Alpha 15, make a right turn, and then a right turn, and take November all the way down to Delta Delta.
So that'd be east of here.
Number 613 Mike Golf, roger.
United 1724, I just fixed my flight plan, so I want to do that.
Quite a few people on tonight. If anybody wants to go ahead and join us, join the many people here in Chicago. We are on the Vatsim network, obviously.
You cleared to Miami as filed. Radar vectors Aceto, rest of route.
It's a little bit of a...
Put in that flight plan.
Oh my god, Frontier.
Are you able to take level 3?
From start to end, but it's taking me all over the place. Am I supposed to put it in?
He just stepped all over that fucking controller.
Director Flight 1046, standby. United 1724.
Why is my aircraft bobbing back and forth like this?
Yeah, that's doing that.
I did order some rudder pedals. They should be here tomorrow. Hopefully, because as you can tell, we're having some issues with my current yaw controls.
Alright, departure frequency 08. Squawk 31.
Also having some issues talking, but what's new?
Departures with you. Clear to Miami, United 1724. Expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure. Altitude would be flight level 350.
And now we take this all the way down to Delta Delta.
Yeah, United 1724.
United 1724. You got all the information there, but it was really scattered. So let's try that one more time. Standby one, actually. United 729, make the left turn on Echo Echo. Cross runway 10 left at Echo Echo. Slight left turn Lima Lima and join Alpha to the ramp.
Left on Echo Echo, cross runway 10
A lot of traffic here at O'Hare tonight. Or at least radio traffic going on. Not as many people, but it's just a lot of chatter.
Pacific 7812, where you parked today?
Hope everybody's been doing good. I hope everybody's having a good evening. Slow down a little bit. We're coming kind of fast in the taxi. Gorgeous sunset this evening. So where that other United aircraft is, that is where we are going to be holding short.
United 1724, I need you to hold short of the runway for me.
Yep, we're holding short.
Please ready for takeoff. United 2676, you're going to be number 2. Stand by 1, tower's coming online.
Roger, standing by, will be number 2, United 2676.
Does that mean over the tower now?
United 1724, stand by.
Approach 3 Mike Golf, flight phone.
3 Mike Golf, stand by, coordinating with O'Hare Tower.
Let's see what the tower frequency is going to be tonight. I don't want to look it up, so I'll just wait for him to tell it to me.
Frontier Flight 1046, this flight plan takes like around the full globe.
United 729, on Lima Lima, short of, or on Lima Lima, give tower a call, 120.75.
That was for United 729?
Affirm.
Roger that, thanks, sir.
United 1724, monitor tower on 120.75, he knows you're coming.
Over the tower now, United 1724.
United 2676, same for you, monitor tower 120.75, you're number 2, he knows you're there.
2075, thank you kindly, United 2676.
Sure.
United 1724, tower turn right heading 200, runway 28, correction runway 10 left, at Delta Delta, good takeoff.
Go ahead for takeoff, 10 left at Delta Delta. Was that, turn right heading 200?
Yes, sir.
Alright, turn right heading 200.
O'Hare Tower, good evening, United 2676, number 2 at Delta Delta with you.
Civic 78, 12, hold short runway 10 left at Echo Echo. United 2676, O'Hare Tower, hello, runway 10 left at Delta Delta, line up and wait.
10 left at Delta Delta, line up and wait, United 2676. Alrighty, getting ready to go tonight. Last night, I'm very sorry, so we had that initial issue with the frame rates doing their thing. And then my power went out. There was some bad storms, as you guys saw. I mean, we were here in Chicago. This is where I live. There was some bad storms, and for whatever reason, my power flickered, went out, and I just wasn't able to stream the rest of the night.
United 2676, by the runway heading runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff, United 2676.
Actually, United 2676, make that 090.
090, United 2676.
United 1724, confirm you're on a 200 heading.
Oh, yeah, we're
So
doing it now, United 1724.
United 1724, thanks, contact Chicago departure 119, point circuit day.
Over to departure, United 1724.
Pacific 7812, O'Hare Tower.
That's V1 and rotate. Obviously well past V2 already. And that'll be gear up. We can go ahead and turn our autopilot on, flaps up, and let's set our speed over to cruise. I only turned the autopilot on so soon to make sure that I'm on the correct heading and altitude, because we do have traffic in close and I don't want to mess up. My current flight controls aren't the best and they're not reliable enough that I would trust them. 2676 over departure. Sorry about that.
No problem. Today.
Departure, good evening. United 2676, 11 off at 5,000 with you, heading 090.
2676, you're around for exceed departures 119.0.
Sorry about that. That's right. Departure, good evening. Get United 2676 with you, leveling out 5,000.
Just another moment. Center is a little busy up on his end.
Okay, here comes this frame rate issue I was having. What the hell is going on? Let me delete the AIG traffic. And then also, my auto throttle doesn't seem to be working at all. There we go. I've been having some very bad issues with this throttle quadrant and the whole HODA system, really. So you can see it brought our speeds way, way, way up where we don't want them to be. So let's go ahead and slow the plane down just a tad bit. Because this is definitely not how we wanted to start the flight. But that is okay.
Frontier 1046, Chicago, I have an answer for you.
It seems like sometimes with my throttle quadrant, whenever I place one of my, whenever I set my throttle somewhere, my left stick and my right stick don't seem to be aligned together sometimes. Even though I only have a single axis on my actual throttle, it's only one lever back and forth. So I don't know why that's happening. I've calibrated and recalibrated it on all my aircraft many times, and it still gives me this issue.
I put in DUFE.
To be fair, my HODS is about 7 years old now. It's been through 3 different moves. It's just an old system. It needs updating. I need to get a new one, but I don't have the money for it right now, so we make do with what we got.
You should see the waypoint Benjo. That's Bravo, Echo, November, Juliet, Oscar. You can move that one up to the top. Your flight plan will start at Benjo, so it'll be Benjo and then the Brown 4.
Alright, well thankfully we've got our speeds set where we want them to be. Altitude still at 5,000.
Climb and maintain 5,000.
Left heading 270 and climb and maintain 5,000 3 kilo.
United 2676, Chicago, you up?
2676, yes sir.
United 2776, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, direct mobile.
Up to 15,000, direct mobile, United 2676.
United 1724, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, United 1724.
There we go.
Frontier Flight 1046, can you repeat the route you gave me?
Frontier Flight 1046, I'll do you one better. I'll send you the abbreviated plan in this message.
Thanks.
Poor guy's having a lot of troubles tonight.
Actually, I'll do you one even better than that. I'll send you a DDC.
Now, frequency is going to be at 12035, so I do still have that plugged in perfect. Or, sorry, that's going to be center. I don't know if I said center or what I said, but center is going to be on 12035. And we are climbing out nicely. That's the one I was looking for.
Tigers, taxi, West Quebec for departure to the west.
Absolutely stunning. Not a cloud in the sky here in Chicago today. was a gorgeous day to work, even though I didn't really get the work I wanted.
X-ray.
For those of you that don't know, I'm an owner-operated truck driver. Today, we had a load, we went to the warehouse, and it turns out the broker put the dimensions way wrong, and the load itself wouldn't actually fit on the truck, so we just kind of wasted 4 hours, but we got half of the load amount just for showing up, so all in all, it wasn't too bad.
Correct, we said we're serious.
Roger. United 1724, contact Chicago Center 120.35. G'day.
Over to center, United 1724.
Chicago Patrol American 527 X-ray.
The O'Hare altimeter is 3020. Turn left heading 180.
It's blocked.
November 6828, or excuse me, 6828 kilo. Turn left heading 180. The O'Hare altimeter 30.
Still a lot going on here around O'Hare tonight.
American flight 1046. Once you have that flight.
Now, I apologize for missing quite a few things tonight. I'm a little bit still, my head's a little bit jumbled. It has been a busy day, even though we didn't really do too much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, my truck's parked an hour away from my house. It's the closest we could get it. You know, had to drive over an hour to get to the warehouse. It's just been a lot today. On top of just the normal day-to-day, you know, household things that we had to do and all that. Got done with dinner about 15 minutes before I started the stream, so it's been kind of one thing after the other after the other.
Now it's all over the place.
Roger. Which sim are you flying?
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not, unfortunately, real familiar with that one, so if you have to reload the aircraft, go ahead. At least it'll be a real simple flight plan.
Chicago approach, hello, sorry for the late call. American 527 with the X-ray.
American 527, Chicago approach, good afternoon, runway 10 center.
K10 center, 527.
Just one Tango X-ray, any update?
One Tango X-ray, runway 16, taxi via Kilo, the executive altimeter 3023.
168 kilos, there's one Tango X-ray.
United 2676, contact center on 120.35. Good day.
2035, have a good day. United 2676. All right. Chicago Center, good evening. United 2676, flight level 150.
United 2676, Chicago Center, resume normal speed, climb and maintain level 370.
Normal speed up to 370, United 2676. And let's get back to the climb, folks.
United 1724, can we possibly get a lower altitude? I don't like flying with high.
Alright, so what are you requesting?
Flight level 200, United 1724.
1724, are you able to fly with 240?
I'm currently at flight level 350, United 1724.
1724 for direction flight, can you take flight level 210?
Oh, this, yeah, because flight level 210, you're supposed to be going even for the east first.
Southeast, yeah, flight level 210. 1724, can you self flight level 210?
A firm, United 1724.
1724, that's going to maintain flight level 210.
Go ahead and set. Nope, I do that every time. Set standard pressure there. And the weather's good enough. We can go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs early. Let everybody get up and move around. I hope that everybody's having a good evening tonight. Now, let me double check what controllers we will have online for the flight. There have been some going offline. Yeah, so it looks like we're not going to have Indy or DC Center, but we will have Potomac approach So hopefully we can get at least a little bit of control on our way into Dulles tonight. But either way, we will make it work and we will have a good time. Now this weekend, I'm not going to be able to stream on Saturday. I will be able to stream on Sunday, however, so probably in between 11 and 1 Central Time, you can look out for the live stream. I do tweet out before I go live, so go ahead and follow me on Twitter at AJTransco. You'll see it down on the ticker in the bottom right-hand corner. It'll cycle through. But definitely go ahead and follow me on Twitter. That is where I always post about when I stream, so that way you won't miss one. And if you do miss a stream, it's okay. You can go back on YouTube later and watch it. YouTube, the Crazy Parrot. That Crazy Parrot, not the Crazy Parrot. You all know what I meant. Just look at that sunset. Flying over western Michigan now.
Center, Envoy 3972, level 340.
Envoy 3972, Chicago Center, Squawk 1301.
Center, Envoy 3972, how do you read?
Loud and clear, how me?
5x5, sorry, my V-Pod wasn't configured. We're at 340.
Alright, Squawk 1301.
1301, 3972.
Yeah, so I did have to go ahead and turn off the AIG. I think I can only release it for the model matching. I don't think I can use the traffic injector because every time I do it gives me performance issues and it makes the sim basically unflyable, as you guys saw earlier today. And it looks like we should have a tailwind for most of the flight, so hopefully we can get into DC kind of quick. Now, of course, as we are flying east, we'll be flying into the darkness, but that is okay. If you guys want me to start streaming early in the afternoons, let me know. I can't guarantee every day that I'll be able to. Obviously, my schedule differs day by day depending on what kind of work I can get from my truck, but we will make it work.
Got a 1724. Just make sure you're going to be standard above flight level 180, so 2992.
Yeah, isn't it actually 2992 over flight level 18? Yeah. What? Disregard.
Got a 1724. Just make sure you're squawking 3101. So you're 1200, 3101 for the squawk, please.
Alright, 3101 in 1724.
I love seeing a lot of new people.
2676, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, good evening, United 2676. I love seeing.
3972, cross Boone at 11000, 300.
Get over Unicom.
Altimeter 302.
So I stop getting distracted here.
Cross Boone, 300 knots, 11000, envoy 3972.
Okay. I was saying I love seeing a whole lot of new people joining the sim community, especially here in the Vatsim. The one thing I will always recommend before you hop on Vatsim is definitely do a little bit of research. Figure out what kind of things you need. Vatsim has a great little mini online flight school thing that they do, where you can get your ratings as well. I probably should go ahead and go through that. I still haven't, but definitely if you're new, it's a great place to learn. You'll get a lot of great information, and then also you'll be much better equipped by the time that you join onto the Vatsim network. It's not an exclusive place. It's definitely inclusive for everybody. It's just that when you're trying to simulate and you're trying to do things as realistic as possible, it definitely helps when everybody kind of has a basic understanding of what everybody's doing. That being said, of course, everybody learns at their own pace. Looks like Toronto is lit up. Anybody flying on Vatsim looking to fly into or from Toronto, they've got approach and departure. We'll go ahead and turn our GPS bug up to, oh, that's 180. I meant to set it to 360. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again to the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating to the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Lovely sounds with this FlyByWire A32NX. Definitely my biggest recommendation to anybody new to Microsoft, anybody new to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, go ahead and pick up the FlyByWire A32NX. It is free, absolutely free. All you got to do is download it. You get their installer, it installs the plane for you, and voila, there you go. The experimental version does have VNAV now, and it works great. I've been using it for 3 to 4 days now, and I'm just absolutely loving it. This aircraft, I mean the Airbuses in general, they're very easy to learn, I'd say they're good entry-level aircraft for people to get into. This one isn't study level, so you don't have to get too down and nitty-gritty with it. But it does have all the functionality you need, especially to hop on the Vatsim network and to have successful flights. And then for your flight planning, if you don't know, go ahead and hop over to simbrief.com. Simbrief has great free flight planning for everybody. You just have to make an account. Go ahead and turn my NDs down now that it's not as bright outside. And that lovely tailwind that we got, it is a 75 knot tailwind, 71 actually. 71 knot tailwind, but it is pushing us along. Making great progress. Flight time today was supposed to be around 1 hour and 20 minutes, but I'm willing to bet you it's not going to take that. Conditions tonight are much better than they were last night when I was trying to stream, that's for sure. Last night it was rainy, there was very low ceilings, it was windy and bumpy, and of course my sim and my computer just weren't cooperating. Neither was the weather, or the weather for that matter. We just go ahead and turn our weather system on, even though it's not operational, but that way it clears out the message down here. Some nice wing views there. This game and this aircraft both, they just knock the lighting out of the park. Seems like as the night goes on, I lose my ability to talk more and more. But this game is just absolutely gorgeous. Sounds with this aircraft also are outstanding. This really everything about this aircraft is outstanding. I have nothing bad to say about it. Definitely very much excited about the PMDG 737-700. Hopefully releasing this weekend. Now, I had purchased the PMDG 737 for FSX way back in the day, so I should be getting a $100 credit, and that should cover the aircraft for me. So as soon as it's released, you know that I'll be downloading it, and you will get to watch me probably fail horribly the first few flights. I have not flown a 737 since X-Plane, and I haven't flown X-Plane since the day Microsoft Flight Simulator released. This was one of those sims, it was so game-changing to me that, I mean, once you play this, you really can't go back to anything else. the weather, the graphics, the performance, absolutely everything about this game is outstanding. Not being able to use the AIG is a little bit unfortunate, but you know what? I still get the model matching, and I still do have some planes in the sim. I have my AI traffic turned off, but there's still some that pop up every once in a while, so I just take it. Not to mention that I mostly fly on Vatsim, no matter if there's controllers or not, so I get the traffic from Vatsim as well. And if I'm not mistaken, this point right here where I'm circling, that's going to be the beginning of our arrival. Yep. And I'm not sure, let me double check on my charts where the top of descent's going to be. Gibbs 4. Yeah, so I want to start descending at that point. I want to drop down to 270. We're going to go ahead and step out for just a few minutes. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll turn the music up a little bit, and you guys can just go ahead and cruise. Oh, maybe not. Cleveland Center just came online. Let me go ahead and contact them before I step off. Niner 875. Cleveland Center, a very good evening to you. United 2676, we are with you, flight level 370.
United 2676, Cleveland Center, good evening, squawk 5705.
5705 on the box, United 2676. I just said 5705, right? Yeah. I think so.
Roger, calling Cleveland Center only static.
Cleveland Center, Delta 1623, descending through level 274 on the Cougar 6 into Detroit Metro.
Okay, 1623, Cleveland Center, squawk 5716.
5716, Delta 1623.
And Cleveland Center, United 2676. Our squawk was 5705, correct?
2676, affirmative for your radar count at 45 miles northwest of the drive. You are followable 370, will come first.
Affirmative, thank you kindly. And United 2676, we're going to step out of the cockpit for about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll let you know when we're back.
2676, ready?
Alrighty, folks, I will be right back. Go ahead and enjoy the music and the cruise. I'm going to go ahead and set it to one of our wing views here, and you can enjoy the sunset.
Good evening, United 630 Heavy.
9630 Cleveland Center, quiet there. Delta 1623, your radar contact 24 miles southeast of the Selfridge VR, fire level 262, correction, 226, descend via the Cougar 2 arrivals, expect runway, let's see, 3 right approach.
Stand by the Cougar 2, expect ILS 3 right, Delta 1623.
Center, good evening, November 176, Charlie Romeo, level 400, 78 miles northeast of Salem.
Number 176, Charlie Romeo, Cleveland Center, squawk 5741.
5741, citation 6 Charlie Romeo.
9630, your radar contacts 9 miles south of the Flynn VR, file level 400, cross Emma and maintain file level 320. 9630, descend, maintain file level 320. United 630, Cleveland Center.
Yes, sir, here. I just sent 32000 for United 630 Heavy.
Number 176, Charlie Romeo, your radar contact 32 miles east of the Selfridge VR, file level 400, welcome port. Thanks. Last aircraft calling Cleveland Center, check on my, I hear nothing.
Cleveland Center, Endeavor 5041, level 340.
Endeavor 5041, Cleveland Center, fly then.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 670, with you at site level 370.
Southwest 670, Cleveland Center, squawk 5704.
Cleveland Center, Delta 1003, with you at flight level 390.
Squawk 5704, Southwest 670.
That's at 1003, Cleveland Center, squawk 5735.
5735 in the box for Delta 1003.
Southwest 670, your radar contact 42 miles southwest, correction, southeast of the Toledo VR, file level 370, descend, maintain file level 320.
Descend flight level 320, Southwest 670.
And Delta 1003, radar contact 21 miles northeast of the Eatery VR, file level 390, welcome aboard. Endeavor 5041, radar contact 8 miles north of the Indiana Heavy VR, file level 340, welcome aboard.
Cleveland Center, United 2301's 340. Sorry, we switched to Chicago by mistake.
The 2301 Cleveland Center, Roger.
And do you want us to keep this code for United 2301?
192301A, affirmative.
Thanks.
Increase in the EC5015, which was Alpha level 360. Sorry for the late call, we saw your message.
AC15 Cleveland Center Squad 5707.
5707, AC5015.
All right, and we're back.
United 630, contact Chicago Center 120.35. Good night.
Cleveland Center, United 2676. We're back with you.
United 2676, welcome back. United 630, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
133725.
You talk with the United 630?
Just getting that plugged in.
Affirm, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
So everybody has since come online. We have full coverage all the way into DC today.
15 radar contact 30 miles west.
So I was just plugging in Washington Center. Awesome. And then we will see about coverage on the way up to Boston. Who knows what we will have? But here's hoping. Here's hoping. Now, anytime you see me, like, my mouse comes back and I just move it off to the side, that's because I have my flight sim in windowed mode, and I do switch between my second monitor and my first monitor. And when I switch back, you'll see this little part, the line come down, and you'll see the cursor come back up. That's all that's going on. Now, once again, I'd like to thank you all for being patient with me as I get the hang of this whole streaming thing. It's something I want to do for a very long time. I haven't quite had the time to do, though. And though, unfortunately, my work has been very slow, I haven't been able to find much truck work that does open up the possibility to stream more. So I decided, why not? Let's give it a go, and let's see what we make of it. I mostly stream flight sim, but if you guys have other sims or other games that you'd like to see me stream, definitely let me know. I do have The Bus, the new game from TML Studios. I think that's what it is, TML. The ones that made Fern Bus and Tourist Bus, which I also have. So if you guys want to see me stream games like that, see me stream games like that, definitely let me know.
1623, descend maintain 5,000.
And I also have American Truck Sim. I usually play that in VR, but if you guys want me to stream it, I can go ahead and try it without VR, or see if I can make it work for whatever reason only on American Truck Sim. My Oculus VR, like the display on the screen for you guys to watch it, it shows up black except for like a little bit in the bottom left corner, and that's just like a frozen image capture of the game, and that's it. So if anybody knows how to fix that, please do let me know so that I can open up the possibility of streaming in VR. Of course, I am a trucker by trade, so American Truck Sim is right up my alley.
AC5015, contact Chicago Center 120.35. Have a good night.
Contact Chicago 120.3, AC5015, yep.
Yep, 120.35.
2035, gotcha.
We should start getting under center clearance here sometime soon, within the next 180 miles or so. Honestly, probably more like the next 80 to 100 miles.
Aircraft coming radio check 5x5.
Roger, Delta 1505, can we get a PC to Barfoot?
Roger.
Let's see if we can't grab the Dulles 8 here again. Info Echo. Altimeter 29908. Question is, are we going to get the one center or the one right approach?
For the 1620, 30, and maintain 3000.
Descend 3000, Delta 1623.
Sorry about that. Was responding to a Snapchat.
670, contact Chicago Center 120.35. Have a good night.
Contact Chicago Center 120.35. Good night.
Please excuse me. Been having some allergy issues.
23, turn right heading 300, descend maintain 3000, back to the final.
I think 300, descend 3000, back to the final, Delta 1623.
Looks like there's a bit of an overcast. But I don't think I saw any significant weather going on in DC. Looks like winds are pretty calm. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. At least from what I can see from over here.
At 1623, turn right heading 010, intercept the localizer.
Heading 010 for the localizer, Delta 1623.
You know, I know that flying at night you can't really see as much of the scenery or see as much outside, but I do enjoy flying at night. There's something peaceful and calming about it, you know? You can see all the aircraft around you a lot easier as well. And as we come around this left turn, we have started to join the approach into Washington Dulles. The Gibbs 4 arrival.
United 2676 cross Brandon and maintain flight level 290.
Cross Brandon at a maintain 290, United 2676.
Actually, United 2670 cross Brandon and maintain flight level 270.
Roger, cross at and maintain 270, United 2676.
At 1623, you're 2 miles from watch, maintain 3000 until
just out of precaution, flying through these clouds, I am going to go ahead and turn our anti-ice on. Don't want to take any chances with any ice tonight.
At 1623, wind at Metro now, 340 FI, runway 3 right, clear to land.
Crossing through 330 now. Kind of a steep descent, but that's the aircraft controlling it. It's not too bad. You can see that little pink dot on our navigation display there. This one right here, that's going to be where we will finish our descent. Based on our current descent rate. That is the experimental VNAV. Forgot to point it out earlier, but I'll point it out on our flight into Boston. You'll see a little line, and that's going to be your top of descent marker. It's almost like a little, it'll come out. It's like this but reversed, and it'll be white, and that'll be your top of descent marker.
Inside the apron.
Alright, just that push back at the apron. Delta.
Citation 6 Charlie, normal contact Chicago Center 120.35. Have a good night.
20.35, citation 6 Charlie.
Endeavor 50, Christian, Endeavor 50, 41 Lima airspace to the west, east offline frequency change. Bro, have a good night.
Push it to advisory again, Endeavor 5040, Endeavor 5041 today.
192301, contact Chicago Center 120.35. Have a good night.
12035, United 2301, good day.
Delta 1003, Lima airspace to the east.
Now, when you hear me on my mic, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I mute it when I hit my vape, if I remember. I'm sure you guys don't really want to hear that right in your ears. So that's all that's going on there. Go ahead and let the folks back there know what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We've begun our
courtesy of Pack X. Now, in terms of how I choose where to fly,
676, contact Washington Center 133.72. Have a good night.
33.72. You have a wonderful evening, United 2676. Washington Center, very good night to you, United 2676. We are with you, flight level 270.
United 2676, Washington Center, hello. Descend via the Gibbs 4 arrival. Dulles landing north, the altimeter 29908.
Roger, descend via the Gibbs 4, Dulles landing north, United 2676.
Washington Center, good evening. UPS 135 Heavy, flight level 320, inbound hyper.
UPS 135, Washington Center.
Alright, so after this we'll drop down to 240 for highway.
UPS 135.
And then it's going to be 210 for Julia, India, Mike, Victor, Echo. So 240, then 210, and then down to 17.
And UPS 135, your radar contact 13 north of Frederick at flight level 320, welcome.
Well, you know what? He has us shooting for the high side of things, so we'll go down 250, then 23, then 16.
Oh, that's 2943, Roger.
Because he wanted us to cross Brandon at and maintain 27. And then right after Brandon is Highroy. There's only like 5 miles in between them. And Highroy is below 27, above 24. So I guess then actually we'll want to start descending down to. We'll just do it a step by step. I know this plane has VNAV, but I'm not quite sure that it's at the point where it needs to be. I mean, it's great so far. It's still in experimental mode. Sometimes I've found on approach that if you just set your altitude that you want to be at, it'll get you down a little bit too early, or it won't get you down the correct way.